Not exactly ideal baseball conditions with the rain coming down, but first pitch is just around the corner. Today it's the finale of this 4-game set between the Boston Red Sox and the Oakland A's. The Red Sox are looking to collect their 8th win in a row next. Marco Estrada is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the A's. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
So coming to the plate, Eduardo Nunez, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Off the afternoon for Boston, the third baseman, Eduardo.
First delivery to him on the way. Ground ball sent back up the middle, taken in by Simeon. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Mark, how do they go about breaking out the brooms on the road?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing, and that's moving the ball over the fence. This is a station-to-station team. Not a lot of speed in this lineup, but they don't need much speed when they're moving traffic to both gaps.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First offering on its way. Takes this the other way to right, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Hey, Dan, this guy's having a monster series on the road. Were you aware of the home road splits?
I think every player is, and sometimes it's a matter of being either comfortable on the mound or comfortable in a batter's box in some visiting ballparks, and some guys, quite frankly, like it better on the road than they do at home.
Here's J.D. Martinez. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. And Dan Dero, these A's, as they begin play here this afternoon, they are in the midst of a pretty bad stretch as they've dropped 6 straight coming in.
Yeah, I get it, Matty. The team's on a moderate losing streak right now. Can't be happy with the way they've played, but they have to find a way to relax a little bit. Everybody goes through these little stretches, these little valleys throughout the course of a long season. This team should right itself, and it needs to start today.
Well, you don't need us to tell you it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So a 2-run shot to left center, number 10 for him on the year. And that gives the Red Sox a 2-0 lead.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
Here's Steve Pearce now.
Number 25, Steve.
Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And he will make the play. 2 away now.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Here's Mookie Betts with 10 runs batted in on 5 hits in the series. He's a guy to keep an eye on in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit on the ground out to short. Simeon's got it. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Well, the Red Sox strike for 2 on the 2-run homer. On to the bottom of the first at the Coliseum. It's now 2-0 Boston. Rick Porcello, a right-hander from the Garden State of New Jersey, gets the ball here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you always like to begin the season on a good note. In his first start of the year, he did just that, picking up the win. There's nothing he'd like to do more than to get number 2 in this one here.
So digging in now, Franklin Barreto. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The third
First
baseman,
pitch of the at-bat.
Franklin Barreto.
And a fastball just misses for ball 1. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. They come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
You know, Matty, the season's such a grind, and you fight so hard day in, day out, and you're playing against the best players in the world, so you know you're going to lose some games coming out of spring training. To get on a roll where you win 7 in a row, a week of everything coming together, that's a special feeling.
And there's out number 1. With that, let's look at the starting lineup for the hometown A's. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, Matt, keep an eye on that number 2 spot. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. I love watching this guy hit in clutch situations. It's like he takes a deep breath and everything stops in front of him. He plays like the Zen man.
Here's Robbie Grossman, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Pedroia fields it cleanly. Throw on to first, and Porcello's looking good here. 2 away.
You know, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
Here's Chris Davis now. In his career against Porcello, he's gone 2 for 8. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. And Mookie will make the play, and that retires the side. Nothing across here this half. 1 inning in the books here. The Red Sox lead it 2-0. Start of the second inning here in Oakland. Let's check in with Heidi for more on the weather.
Well, Matt, it doesn't appear that we're going to get much of a break from this rain at all as the game progresses. However, I am also hearing that this rain isn't supposed to intensify too much. The grounds crew will be on standby just in case the umpires do call a delay, but the goal is to get this one in uninterrupted.
Yeah, Heidi, and thanks. Even with all the technology that we have today to be able to forecast the weather accurately, one never knows what Mother Nature has in store. Line drive to center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So it's a leadoff base hit to start the Red Sox half of the inning.
Obvious pitch recognition right there. 0-0 changeups usually get guys out in front, but he was able to stay back, recognize it, and drive it for a base hit.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1.
And you know, the heavy stuff has finally arrived. This has got to be the hardest rain we've seen all afternoon.
Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. The middle. Simeon's there. The second for 1. On to first, and they get the double play.
Batting 8th, the center fielder, Jackie Bradley Jr.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Here's the first pitch to him. Popped up. Barreto in foul ground. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Red Sox go down quietly. They're up 2-0. That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
That one's right down the middle for a strike with the fastball.
That pitch was right down the heart of the plate, but obviously this guy had made up his mind on the on-deck circle. He was taken all away, and he was going to zone him up.
Behind 0-2 now.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Fouled away. Count remains at 0-2. The next 0-2. And he fouls this one off. Now another 0-2. Shoots this one over to first. Well, and he has some trouble with it. And a good effort as he's able to gather it in and make the play for the first out.
All right, let's take a quick look at how the Red Sox set up on D today. And let's take a look at outfielder Mookie Betts. You can make the argument he's the most dynamic player in our sport. Don't try and come inside with a fastball because it's getting turned around. But I don't think people realize how good he patrols the outfield. The ability to play all three positions with speed and a bazooka for an arm.
And that brings up Chad Pinder. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. In there, and it's 0-1. Coming down in buckets. Cats and dogs. Insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
Don't just assume as a hitter right here he won't triple up. He's got you down 0-2, and he might really want to get inside your head if he throws the same pitch again.
Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Stepping in now, Marcus Semien. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. In his career against Porcello, very lopsided for the pitcher, 0 for 15. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Porcello gets the sign. 0-2 pitch on its way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Betts has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. A's are gone in order. They trail things here 2-0. Next up for the Red Sox, Blake Swihart, and he'll start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First pitch coming, here it is. Line towards center field. Laureano is right there, 1 down.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
Digging in to try it again, Eduardo Nunez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering on its way. Line toward the alley in left center. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. A hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Well, 8 games. Now, man, we're starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in. They start talking 8 games. Now you're like, all right, I got a nice little hitting streak going.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit sharply toward the right side. Grossman is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
Now batting, designated hitter, J.D. Martinez.
Ready to take his hacks again, J.D. Martinez, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
First pitch of the at-bat. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Nunez, the runner at first with 2 gone. Fouled off. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Red Sox leave 1 as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Here's Jurickson Profar, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. And it's fouled away. Pulled toward right center field. Bradley is there. And that's the first out of the inning.
Batting 8, the center fielder, number 22.
Now at the plate, Ramon Laureano. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. First delivery to him on the way. And that's by him. It's 0-1. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Popped him up. Bogarts waits on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Batting 9, the catcher, Josh Phegley.
Set to get his day started, Josh Phegley. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year. Looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this is foul for the first strike. Hayes still looking for that elusive first hit of the ballgame. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. They're still down. It's 2-0. Bigging in for his second at bat, Steve Pearce. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Steve Pearce.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Back up the middle. Taken in by Semien. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
The batter, the right fielder, Mookie Betts.
So one away here with the bases empty. And up next, one of the terrific talents in the game, Mookie Betts. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And here's a ball hit in the air. And a diving effort, but it's out of his reach. A foul ball. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
Loud contact by Mookie, and a ball carrying well to left field. A leap, but he won't get it. It's off the wall. And he'll reach second now with one away.
When you play with fire, you have to expect to get burned once in a while. He's about as hot as you can get right now. They continue to pitch to him, and he continues to make them pay. Nice double off the wall here.
Left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. Swung right over the top of that one as this is a little dribbler out in front of the mound. And there's out number 2.
Now batter, shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
So 2 gone now here in the Red Sox 4th. And that'll bring up the shortstop and one of the better 2-strike hitters in baseball, Xander Bogaerts. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count. Betts on third with 2 out. Heading out towards shallow right. Grossman on the move. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Red Sox, but they're on top 2-0. And next up will be Franklin Barreto. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
First offering on its way. To the left side, but it's well foul. The windup and the 0-1. Fouled away. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now. Just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
So stepping in, Robbie Grossman. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat. And he fouls this one off. No runs, no hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Towards second. And this is taken for the out.
The batter, number 2, designated hitter, Chris Davis.
Now at the plate, Chris Davis. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
Hey, that's another nice two-seamer right there. He's been able to manipulate that pitch all game, keeping it at the hollow of the knee, getting a lot of ground balls and a lot of swing and miss.
Porcello's ready. Here's the 0-2. Oh, got him looking at the two-seamer, and that'll end it. A's are gone in order. They trail it here 2-0. Digging in now, Jackie Bradley Jr. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
First delivery to him on the way. On the ground to the right side. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away.
Now batting, catcher, Blake Swihart.
Now batting, Blake Swihart hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
Swing, and he pops him up. Barreto in foul ground, but this will land untouched. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Liner towards second. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
Now batting, third baseman, Eduardo Nunez.
Digging in and looking for more, Eduardo Nunez. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit hard on the ground is short, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
The pitcher got the result he was looking for. Change up down in the zone, gets him to hit it on the ground, but obviously the result wasn't what he wanted.
Pedroia.
In now, Dustin Pedroia. Hit hard down the right field line, but foul. Here comes the 0-1. Hit high in the air down the right field line. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet. But the bases are loaded with 1 away. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. Now the Red Sox DH, J.D. Martinez. He's got an opportunity here in a bases loaded situation and seems like the right man for the job.
I'd say so. He's the team leader in RBIs. Time for the right man in the right spot.
He's set, and the pitch. Line drive to left. Catch is made. Here comes the runner from third. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Obviously, he's hoping for more up there with the bases loaded, but you can't be too upset with a sac fly.
So it's first and second with 2 men gone, and that'll bring in the outfielder who's played for every AL Eastern Division club in his career, Steve Pearce. First offering on its way. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. But a foul ball here, 0-1. A 1 pitch on its way. Hit on the ground out to short. Simeon's got it. Throw on to Olsen will take care of him at first, and that ends the inning. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Red Sox on top, 3-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
The first baseman.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Olsen.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Weak grounder down the first baseline. And he'll take no chances here as he swipes this ball away. It stays a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Lofted in the air out toward right center. There to look it in his bets, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, the left fielder, Chad Pinter.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And up next, the ever versatile Chad Pinder. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there, no balls and a strike. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. No runs, no hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Hard hit ball to short. Over to the first baseman, Pierce, and there are 2 gone now. Still a little early to start talking about these things. There you go, right there. A big goose egg in that hit column, worth keeping in mind as we get later into the afternoon. Digging in, Marcus Semien. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. First pitch of the at-bat. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled off. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the A's. They trail in this one 3-0. Digging in once again, Mookie Betts. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point.
Mookie Betts.
Here comes the first pitch. Line toward right center. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3.
You'll only see about 10 of these pitches a year. The changeup on a tee in the middle of the plate. But tip your hat to the batter right there. He did not come unglued, stayed within himself, and drove it for a base hit.
Here comes Bob Melvin now out of the Oakland dugout. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. He'll wind up lasting just 5 innings here. Didn't pitch all that poorly, yet he's gone nonetheless. Jerry Blevins takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out.
Number 37, Jerry Blevins.
Into the box, Andrew Benintendi. Lifted down the line in left. Pinder sprinting after it, and they can't run it down. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Swing and a liner, and that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
And he just blasts this thing down the left field line. I thought it might bend foul, but it lands just inside the chalk, and he's able to leg it out for a double. Good looking swing.
Standing in now, Xander Bogaerts. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this will land untouched. No hits to this point. Set to deliver the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Betts on third. Benintendi is at second with nobody out. Drives it out to deep right center field. The catch is made deep in the alley, and here comes the runner from third. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. Standing in, Jackie Bradley Jr. The potential second run of the inning stands at third. From the stretch. Pulled toward right center field. Grossman has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And the run will score on the sacrifice fly, so it's now a 5-0 game.
Always productive to score runs when you can, and that sacrifice fly right there drives home the second run of the inning.
So no one on now after the sac fly. And next to hit is the catcher, Blake Swihart. First pitch on its way. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Therefore it is Profar, and Jurickson has it to retire the side. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the home half. The Red Sox are out in front, 5-0. Stepping up to the plate, Jurickson Profar. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. They want to get things going. How about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? they don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. This ball's grounded foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Line drive to left. And there's the first hit of the game for the A's. He's around first, heading for two. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
Hey, Dero, it's kind of getting late early. That's only their first hit of the game, and we're into the 6th inning.
Yeah, this guy's been on point all day, working it in and out. Their pitching staff obviously did their homework on this offense. But right here, able to break through with the first knock. Hopefully the pass the baton mentality goes into effect, and we get some offense.
Here's the first pitch to him. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Laureano is just shy of 6 feet at 5'11", a right-handed batter and thrower. He was a 16th round selection during the 2014 draft.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
Now got him swinging on the fastball there. Ramon Laureano becomes the first out in the bottom of the 6th inning. Stepping in now, Josh Fegley, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Strike two as the fastball is let go. Grounded to the right. Played on the backhand. He'll shuffle it on over to Porcello, covering for the out.
Third baseman.
Good pitch right there to run the two-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball as the result.
Into the box now, Franklin Barreto. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. Porcello is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. One left for Oakland. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Back here at the Coliseum in Oakland. Red Sox on top in this one as we get set for the 7th. But first, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Joaquin Soria is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 48, Joaquin Soria.
At the plate, Eduardo Nunez. Lifetime numbers against Soria. He's a .333 hitter.
Eduardo Nunez.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes this the other way to right. And a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
Into the box, Dustin Pedroia, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Here comes the 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Grossman. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, designated hitter, J.D. Martinez.
Stepping up now, J.D. Martinez. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next AB.
0-1 the count. 0-1 pitch on its way. On the ground to second base. This could be two. A bare hand for one. Relay to Olsen. They turn the double play, and that retires the side. One hit's all they get. It's stretch time here in Oaktown. The Red Sox lead it 5-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Robbie Grossman. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one. Textbook pitching performance so far in this one as we move into the later innings. First pitch strikes, how about over 90%? That's about as good as it gets.
Wind up and the 0-2 pitch. Fly ball right down the line in left. Benintendi in pursuit. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Chris Davis.
Now at the plate, Chris Davis. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Bradley is there, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Matt Olson.
Next up for the A's, Matt Olson. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Back goes Betts. Gone! A solo shot that time for Matt Olson. Second home run early in the year. As they get on the scoreboard here, it's 5-1.
Well, they're still down, but this homer right there might light a fire under the whole team. Give them a spark to climb back into this thing. We'll see if this gets them going.
Standing in now, Chad Pinder.
Left fielder.
Popped him up.
Pinder.
And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. So it may be too little too late, but they're on the board here in the late going. We'll march on to the 8th. It's the Red Sox 5 and the A's 1. Lou Trevino has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 62, Lou Trevino.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Steve Pierce. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Steve Pierce.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Fly ball out toward left center field. Calling for it, Pinder. 1 away. Visiting Red Sox on top in the 8th inning as you get a look at the line score to this point. Striding into the box, Mookie Betts. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit on the ground out to short. Simeon's there. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first.
Now batting.
Well, it certainly was a bang-bang play, so no surprise here that they're giving it another look, and they may decide to challenge the call on the field.
Well, I think we're going to have to wait and see what the word is from the dugout, but here's another look at it. Wow, tough to tell if he was out for certain from that angle. I can see why this was a really tough call for the umpire.
So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for that play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play.
The Red Sox have elected to
So here's one last look at that replay from another angle. There has to be indisputable evidence in order to change the call. And boy, I'll tell you what, I just don't see it there. I'd be pretty surprised if this challenge works out for them in this case.
Headsets coming off. Here comes the decision, and he is indeed out as originally called. So they lose the challenge and the ability to use any further challenges for the rest of the game.
First base.
In now, Andrew Benintendi. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Pinder is right there, and he will put it away to retire the side. Down in order go the Red Sox. They're up 5-1. Ready once again, Marcus Semien. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
This is the bugaboo on the offensive side. You want to stay in there and work a guy's count and hopefully get into the bullpen. But when you find yourself 0-1 every time, hitting becomes even more difficult.
Now here's the pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Lifted into center field. Bradley is there. He's got it one away.
Now batting, second baseman, Jurickson Profar.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Jurickson Profar. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. 5-1 our score as we play the 8th. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
And it's fouled away. The 0-2 once more. And another foul ball. The next 0-2. Another one sent foul. Here comes another 0-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
Fouled away.
Hey, I'm loving this right now. Classic battle. 5 foul balls in a row. I'd love to see this next one put in play for sake of pace of play, but I love the fact that he's battling.
Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up.
Seven foul balls in a row. Okay, come on now. This is getting a little ridiculous. Don't be shocked if the pitcher throws the rosin bag at this one.
On pitch number 10 is the one that finally does it as he strikes out after a long battle here.
Now batting.
And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Porcello's ready. Here comes the first pitch. Now a swing, and he pops it foul behind the plate. Schweihart is there, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. We've played 8 full. The Red Sox on top, 5-1. Blake Trinan enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Stepping into the box, Xander Bogaerts. It was an RBI sac fly for him last time through. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes this the other way to right, and that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning. So he waited till the 9th inning, but he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close.
Yeah, Matty B, you see that wry smile of him coming out of the box right there. He knew what was on the line. He'd be lying if he did it.
There's a lot of pressure on you because you're walking into that batter's box thinking, I have a nice streak going, and this is more than likely going to be my last AB. He comes through in the clutch.
Into the box now, Jackie Bradley Jr. as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Comes set and the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Bogaerts gets his lead at first, nobody out. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. Didn't look to me like that was much of a protect swing with 2 strikes.
No, he was trying to go yard, 2 strikes or not. Kind of looks bad if you strike out like he did, though. I'm sure his manager would have liked for him to focus on getting on base.
Digging in the switch hitter, Blake Schweihart, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. First delivery to him on the way. Line drive to center field, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Now batting, third baseman, Eduardo Nunez.
So striding forward now, Eduardo Nunez. Last time through was a base hit.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Into center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third, so they're loaded now with only one away.
Dan, are you kidding me right there? I mean, that had to whistle past this guy's ear. That was a scary moment.
Dero, they call that the old chuck and duck, right? That was really close, and that's one of the things that most pitchers fear, that line drive that zips right by your head. Wow, that was awful close.
Stepping in now, Dustin Pedroia. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
Wow, talk about frustrating. Not what you want to do with the bases loaded. A simple pop-up, and nothing productive comes out of that.
J.D. Martinez will stand in here, but before he does, let's take it back to the very first inning. This was a two-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. First offering on its way. Sharply hit ball back up the middle. That's in there. Base hit. One run is scored. And the second run will score to make this a 7-1 ball game.
Dan, from a pitcher standpoint, that's a backbreaker. 2 out, 2 RBI base hit right there.
Awfully frustrating. You're trying to make some good pitches. You get 2 outs, and all of a sudden you give up that big base hit that drives into frustrating for a pitcher.
Ryan Buchter comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Standing in now, Steve Pearce. Hard liner to center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. 9-1-2 scheduled to lead off the bottom of the 9th. Boston's out in front, 7-1. Now to the plate, Josh Begley. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. First pitch coming. Here it is. Here's a high pop-up. Pearce is there, and that won't help the cause. It's a quick out here to start the home 9th.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Striding in for Oakland, Franklin Barreto. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
The difference between 0-1 and 1-0 is so monumental, and this guy has been on top of his game all day, attacking the zone and getting ahead of these hitters.
And it's quickly 0-2. Got him looking with the fastball, as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Into the box, Robbie Grossman. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Popped up. He's got it, and the Red Sox will add 1 more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
Wow, talk about total dominance. 9 innings, only 2 hits allowed. That's about as good as it gets. This guy was as good in the 9th inning as he was in the 1st. So close to baseball history.
7-1 the final today. The Boston Red Sox jumped out to an early lead in the 1st and never looked back. Rick Porcello earns the win, his second, as he allows only 2 hits over 9 full innings. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.